Welcome to Daytime, Roshini. You are the author of Communicate That. And this is all about making a statement and being heard and having people notice you and having an impact with what you're saying, correct?
Exactly. Being authentic and mostly intentional with your communication.
And here we are looking at one of the front runners, Mitt Romney. Does he look confident to you?
He looks confident. The thing about Mitt, though, I say he should have been the poster child for the GOP nomination, and he's not. That's a communication issue on his part. He has trouble relating one-on-one with people. I think he's growing that, and he's been on a surge in Iowa these last couple days.
That's interesting.
Everything you say or do, even before you open your mouth, so the visual, the image, the hair, the makeup, the body language, all of those things communicate. All of those things have a subtextual message. And you've probably seen the differences when people phone it in, so to speak, and when they're really being intentional. Well, what I see with Ron Paul, as always, is he's very authentic. And people relate well at a subtextual as well as an overt level to people who are authentic, who communicate authentically. And Ron Paul really has that going for him.
And here we're seeing Rick Perry trailing in the polls.
He's, you know, again, good-looking guy, but what comes out of his mouth doesn't always showcase this rock star candidate.
Interesting. Now, Rick Santorum lately has surged. Does he come off as pretty charismatic to you?
He comes across as very charismatic, and he also plays well with the religious right, and that's a huge portion of the Iowa caucus of voter. Is that a huge portion of the general voter? No, but they've got to win Tuesday. That's the eye on the prize right now. That's what their intent is, and so he's sitting really well for that.
But we want to talk about our commander-in-chief, first of all. Let's talk about President Obama.
Okay. Well, a lot of people sort of should know who this is.
Right.
And we know what he looks like. We've noticed that he's gone grayer as he's been in office. In this particular shot you're showing, he's got the bright tie. For men, the color or the accessory of choice is really the tie. So what is the tie saying? You know, red and blue has different meanings in our country now. Sometimes the politician will wear a neutral color or a power purple color. Now, this monitor shows that this is a purple tie. I'm not sure if it is, but it looks like it.
Okay.
Purple, that royal purple, is a power color. It's a color I recommend for men and women if you can get it out there. It's a really good color, and it doesn't show any kind of bipartisanship when they're on the air.
Someone who doesn't necessarily point so much or do this, more like this, is Michelle Bachmann.
Yes, she does.
We've seen her do this a lot.
Let's look at Michelle. Tell us
She's
what
not
you
doing
see.
it here, but she does do it a lot.
Michelle is really just fun to analyze because, well, A, she's beautiful.
Yes, she
okay?
is.
She is.
She is beautiful. Sometimes the looks hurt her. Sometimes they help her. And when it's coupled with a crazy eye thing going on, her looks absolutely hurt her. So next time you see her in a debate, and I was noticing this in the most recent debate with the GOP, what are her eyes doing? Because when she says crazy things, but yet with such conviction, you know, she's not laughing about it. She doesn't think it's crazy. We can look at her eyes and see she is actually saying some crazy things. So that's one thing. But she wears red well. She wears clothing well. For her, I would avoid the patterns. So for anybody, look at the kind of patterns that work for you and that don't.
You can really learn a lot about people, can't you, by just watching them when they speak. That's your specialty. You've got them all figured out, don't you?
I can't turn my brain off to that. So people get a little nervous sometimes when I'm in a meeting. Okay, what is she analyzing now? But it's also the clothes you wear, the colors, those kinds of things. They also have meanings, so we can be intentional.
I'm going to put you on the spot right now. Analyze us real quick in what we've just said.
Well, okay, so first of all, I'm going to look at the clothing, all right? So Lindsay's attire showcases that she's fun, she's got a sense of humor, yet she does care about how she looks because she's got some, I can see some fun shoes on, and she's got some texture to her clothing, so it really shows personality.
Wow, that's really nice, because I've never heard that before.
And Cindy probably is coming a little more from the professional bent. Now, I don't know, I know a little bit about her background, but not a lot. So, you know, the professional bent, she's got kind of the skirt sweater outfit going. She has some color, but not too crazy bright. So she wants to be professional with that look. But yet, there's personality because look at her bright pink lips.
Oh, yes.
Oh, look at those.
Well, she's got great lips. She's got to use them.